Well, most of you have seen the video, a tornado tearing through downtown Portland right past City Hall. It left a lot of us wondering, whatever happened to that van that turned straight into it? New tonight, 24 Hour News 8's Ken Kolker tracked down that driver. He's live in studio tonight with her story. Ken?
Marley, Sarah Pohl's stomach still gets tied into knots when she watches the surveillance video of Monday's tornado, especially the part that shows her driving straight into it.
Yeah, right about here, my lights come up, I think.
And look at that wind.
Yeah, and that was what I was like, wow, where did this wind come from? It was not like this, you know, seconds ago. And here comes my car, and I must have, I don't know if I looked or not, but I turned.
Then, just 6 seconds after she turned, you turned left into a tornado.
Yes, yeah, and I didn't, and honestly, when I turned, I thought, well, it's just really, really, like, windy.
Very windy. An EF1 tornado with winds up to 110 miles an hour headed down one of Portland's main streets, ripping into homes, churches, and businesses. A branch from a tree smashed her windshield right in front of her face. Then another branch, again into her windshield. Her 4-year-old daughter started crying in the back seat. She could see nothing but white as she stopped in front of the library.
That white is all I saw. There was no library, there was no house, there was just that, and like I said, this flying debris coming around. And I just thought, it's either really heavy rain or I'm picked up by a tornado.
She says it lasted maybe 10 seconds.
I could hear other things hitting the side of the car, but like I said, it was so white outside, I didn't know what was hitting the car. And I just thought, I hope a big tree does not come down on us right now.
Then it was gone. She grabbed her daughter and ran into the library, which is where they were headed in the first place.
You know, just run and get inside.
She didn't know it was a tornado until hours later.
You know, they tell you all about tornadoes, and this is what it sounds. You can hear the train coming from a distance, or you hear sirens, and there's nothing. No noise, no nothing, just a lot of wind and a lot of rain.
First at 5 o'clock, we have intense video in.
It wasn't until yesterday that her husband saw the video on the news.
When I saw it the first time, I got up and walked, and my hands were still shaking, and you know, my stomach was tight, and I thought, that really did happen. That isn't just in my imagination.
Now, amazingly, the only injury was a cut on the back of Sarah Pohl's leg from the broken windshield. Her daughter was not hurt at all.
Wow, aren't they lucky? I mean, you watch that video, and you can only imagine what she's going through. Her description, though, is perfect.
And what also was amazing is these storm chasers will travel hundreds of miles to catch up with one of these, and she just hung a left.
Oh, my goodness. I can't even imagine what that was like. All right, thank you, Ken.